Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's time to get some inspiration for this week's potion theme, and I'm really excited to start on my dream snap. I have not started yet, but I am excited to take a look at what everyone else has done. I know you guys are going to be extremely creative this week, and we're going to jump into it in just a second. If you guys would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate you. We have some huge Wish Blossom news coming out later next week, and I got you guys covered with everything, so subscribe and let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so just like always, the rights to these dream snaps are the creators whose name is above right here, and this also may not be everybody's final submission. We're going to start off at the top right here. We got Lucky that has a pretty interesting submission actually, so they end up using a lot of the new Star Path items. But look at this motif. I feel like these two motifs are going to get a lot of use. If you don't know what these are, they are from the Star Path, and you can create this little purple ring or a green ring. I actually like how you left this nice and open right here in the front so we can actually just see what's going on. It is supposed to be create a lair, and I think they did a great job. Okay, up next we got Tinkerbell, and I actually think this is so cool. Look at this. They have another motif around their character, almost like they're conjuring some sort of spell and creating a potion here. Have a couple other motifs here on the corners. They use the new greenhouse walls in the back, which looks good. I feel like that's something I'm gonna do. I definitely want to use these new greenhouse items. And then look at this. They have the tiny little potion house in their build. The house is so small, it almost looks like just a furniture piece. I love it. Oh wow, take a look at Leah's here. First time using motifs for my snap. Love it. I really like how the letters complete the spell I'm making. That is so cool. Okay, so she ended up using the leaf pile that has all the letters, and the fact that they are spread out so perfectly in your shot, and the chaos right here with the swirl and everything. I love this. It even looks like your character is actually stirring the pot. Okay, this is seriously insane. Looks like Siren is also cooking up something here. Their character is using the new pose, but look at the fire that they have right here at the base of their actual staff, and the motifs, another motif right here. And then you even have the little witchy kitty in the back. I also like that you have two cauldrons here. You have the little green one, but then you have the new one from the Star Path in the back, which thankfully we can actually change the color now. So we have purple, there's a white version, and then a green version. And then look at all the extra stuff in the back. One tip I have for you this week is you can definitely just add tons of clutter in your submission. Books, vials, little plants, all kinds of stuff. Candles for sure can go in here. And look, they even put a motif with the broom right here in the corner. Let's see, Summer said, in the process of moving, so don't have a lot of time for dream snaps. So how's this look? I'm teaching potions class. Does it have very much time and comes up with something like this? This is an insane build. Also, I love that you use the motif right down here on the witchy kitty. And your character is actually doing a potions class. We have a couple of students over on the side. You have the bat going right into the cauldron. And then look, there's even more mannequins over on the backside. This is very impressive, and shout out to the frog right here in the center of your shot. It looks like Renee Blade has a bunch of the memory orbs. Okay, that is actually a really good item as well. If you got these from the premium shop recently, well, it looks like we have the book. Maleficent, of course, is a good choice right here. What is the top right here? It looks like you actually have a ceiling, but you're not outdoor, right? Wait, I'm so confused. What's going on right here? This is definitely an outdoor build, but I don't know how you have a ceiling. All right, you gotta teach me. Is it a gazebo or something? Is it the canopy? I don't know. I'm so confused, but I love it. And then take a look at Catrice over here, one of my Snap mentors, that said, take two. I think I spiraled in a good way. And it looks like their character is also has some sort of spell here in their hand. They have the green fire. Love the outfit and the makeup as well. Lots of potions. Oh, you even put the new rainbow roses right here in the foreground on top of the table. That is actually genius. Okay, so we got Nishi and Niche here that has a pretty incredible submission. They have a fish right here in the front, right on the foreground. I actually love that your character is sitting down. Tons of books, just little ingredients, we have an egg over here. You got the frog, the scorpion, the snail, all the potion, very like cluttered on like the in this like living space right here. But your character is sitting down on the couch is just perfect. Wait, okay, so we have Valiax here that said I was really hoping we were going to get this during the update, but we didn't. So my inspiration for this week's challenge is Beastish Transformation, and you're doing a little spell on him. Look at the little swirls too. I believe this is from the broom item that we have in the star path. And the fact that you actually have the beast in here, I really like this. I see LeFou over here in the back corner as well. Yeah, I don't know. I thought for sure, you know, the Beauty and the Beast update we got, I thought for sure we were gonna get Beast this human form, but maybe not. Maybe next year or the year after. We'll have to wait and see. Oh my gosh, look at Kate's over here. They said catching bugs, frogs, and forest vegetation for my newest concoction. They have their character doing these snippet catching posts. We got all the butterflies in here. Loving the crow that's actually on the back of the chair. I thought that was a real companion for a second. You even have little bees in here. See what I mean? It's all about the attention to detail. I see LeFou back there. We got the snail, the frog snippets, the octopus. Just really weird ingredients for this week is what's gonna make your submission stand out. Oh, now this one's different. We got red rafter here, and oh, this is cool. It's your character Kronk. I love it. The potion brewing up here. Oh, look at the little moonlight that's actually shining inside. This is such a perfect submission. Let's see what Witchy 164 has for us this week. So okay, the pose for your character is pretty cool. I love the witchy kitty. I love that down here by your foot you have a little bit of that motif as well, and then surrounding the moss over on this side you have like a bat that you're cooking up over here on the cooking station. The little like sun item over here, why does it look tiny there though? Isn't that a pretty large item? Okay, that's very interesting. Maybe it's just the angle of the shot and like a larger bubble. But the little beehives is actually really nice too. They have them up here on the ceiling. And then Jojo said, probably not my final, but it's starting to get there. And they have all the purple tones in their shot. Again, we got the motif down here at the cauldron. It's really nice to see how everyone is designing these rooms and like doing different tricks to make it stand out. So for this one, they definitely have a lot of purple tones in here, but they also mix it up with some orange from the like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. And then we have the mushroom wall piece, but they have Archimedes like nesting up here on top of the mushrooms, just judging your character. Or maybe it's the cat they're judging. Oh my gosh, this one is so cool. We got Melly Bee over here, and just look at this shot with the greenhouse. One thing that they really perfected on this one is the lighting. They nailed it. It's like dark, but you can see everything going on, and it really makes the lanterns and candles stand out so much more. Okay, Nacho, I see you. Look at Nachos with the little like fireflies inside the house. We got Merlin in here. The spell book that's actually enchanted, got some sparkles. LeFou again. Okay, that's got to be a hidden rule for this week. Everybody needs to have LeFou in their submission. I think that's the going thing for this week, and it makes sense. You know, it's a nice cluttered room. Why would a old, you know, stuffed LeFou doll not be in here in your little lair? Oh, Tabitha went with an up close submission, and their character looks cute. Look at this. I love that they actually took it outside. Most of these submissions are indoor, but I also love to see the outdoor submissions. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do just yet, but the fact we can have the floating candles outdoor, I mean, this is a perfect week to use that. Like, you know, they finally fixed the candles. So it's the first week that we can really use those and put those to good use. So this looks cool. The way you framed up the foreground, so you have like so much focus on the ingredients, is just really special. And then over here we have slinging drinks, and I actually really like their submission because I love how up close the shot is. They kind of like picked out the corner of their room, but their character just looks so great. They also put this motif where it looks like it's actually sitting on the stand over here. They even have the broom that's leaning up against the cabinet as well. And then the cauldron with the bat over here. It's one of those, you don't need like a bunch of items to be able to pull off the theme for this week, and they did a really good job with it. Okay, we got Caroline Rose, and their submission looks great as always. They put the poison apple down here at the bottom right, sitting on the desk. And then over here, the mushroom. I really love seeing how many people are actually using motifs. Like, I think at first a lot of people were a little worried, like, I don't know if motifs are really gonna be that great in dream snaps. But as you can see, they can actually add a lot to a photo without taking away from it because it blends in perfectly. But can we take a second and just talk about this little piece right here with the candles and the pumpkins? Would that not be the greatest thing to be able to get that item just to decorate with around your valley? Like, we need that one specific item. I almost wish it was part of the bonus star path so we could go ahead and collect that because they did a great job designing this piece. And then Ellie that said good slash love witch, and their character looks amazing with the hat, the green hair that matches the top of the hat. They got the green eyes, the yellow makeup. Your outfit looks incredible. Got the little potions, all the trinkets back here, the spell book. And I see you got the new potion stand here as well. Oh my goodness, look at Nani over here. Going more for apothecary. Hopefully it does well. Wow, this is stunning. I love this. Is like the most magical submission we've seen. Look at all the floating orbs, the blue, the moonlight, and then it just looks so enchanted. I also love all the tiny little vials that you use for the potions rather than just the larger ones. This is cool. Amy McGee has a pretty insane submission. They are doing some crazy spell work over here. Look at the fire from the pyrotechnic box. We got the cauldron with the motifs on it. I'm loving the right side over here with the Emperor's New Grooves. Oh my gosh, is that a bunch of snotty tissues? They are putting in the work over here. They definitely are. Oh, Grinchy has such a great submission too. Look at this. They did a very large build, but their character is actually taking a selfie. Like, I love that. I love that. That's the personality of your little witchy girl. And she has a mess, like a massive area just full of spell books, potions, orbs, the floating candles, the motifs. You even got the broom leaning up on this side. Your character looks great as well. I honestly feel like we can get her whole vibe just looking at this one picture. Wow, it looks like Judith actually used the Gothic Manor. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen more people use this. They said this is my rough draft so far. I think I want to mess with the lighting a little bit more. Let's see what they have so far. I mean, you have a great build. You have a massive build here. That definitely caught my attention with the Gothic Manor. I can see what you mean by wanting to adjust the lighting because it's kind of hard to choose this week. Do we want nighttime, sunset, daytime? It kind of is working for your submission here, having it brighter because you can still see the light up windows from the Gothic Manor, but you can see everything over here as well. So I actually really like this and I definitely would vote for it. Let's see, Lily Lou said, not too sure, I may change it. I especially love this like indoor submission with the cocoa rugs that are very bright. You have a couple of mannequins back here and I love how different they are. Also, what is this hairstyle? I'll have to take a look at that. That hairstyle is, I don't know if I've seen it before. I mean, obviously I have, but I'm not recognizing it for some reason, like this extra ponytail back here. Very interesting. Loving everything about here. Like, you even have the perfect shot with both kitties down here in the front. And then we have the wonderful Ashley Pep, as always, that brings like their A game. Their submissions are always incredible. Look at this book on the table, the potions, the rainbow flowers down here, all the ingredients on the side down to the pure ice, the bubbles, the herbs. Their character actually has magic like in their hand, like they're actually whipping up a spell. Got the mannequin back here. And then Keeloth also always has incredible submissions as well. Look at their character, nice up close shot. Looks like their character is actually stirring this pot here. Plus, look at the swirls. Look how animated this cauldron actually looks. We got like the spell book over here and the bubble, the potions, and then it gets darker and darker on the backside. And oh my goodness, look at this one by Mushu. What is, look, like, how? They literally have lightning coming out of their hands, like out of their fingers. This is some Palpatine action going on. I am in love with this. It literally looks like lightning bolts too, so it's a little bit of Zeus in there. But oh my gosh, that is an insane submission. This has to be up there. There's no way this one can get robbed. Even look at the back right here with the bones, the potions, the tonics, all the pieces, and then like the mushrooms and everything. This is cool. And then we got Bobbity Boo that has an incredible submission, one of our new Snap mentors over here on the channel. And look how it looks like their character is conjuring this as well. So I love the little swirl that goes right through your character's hands. 10 out of 10. And guys, the last one we're going to take a look at is Bionic Sims over here. And this is what I mean. You're going to have to get really creative with this week's Stream Snap. As you can see, the community has really come through. Look at all the ingredients inside the cauldron here. But I especially love your character with the gray beard, the hair. Your character like has a staff over here. We got Forky up here in the bubbles, the little lockbox. I mean, this is what I mean. To take a theme like just your, your casual potion room, but then you have to make such a creative twist on it to be able to stand out from the rest. So I think they did a great job. Everyone's submissions through here have been incredible. And as I'm looking through, I mean, we got Angel of Destiny right here. Look at their submission. They're so different from each other. And I love to see the inspiration behind your creations. Look at this. We got Lordy Lion right here. Looks like their character has the little cat, but it actually looks like your character is just holding on to that. I love that. But great job, everyone. I mean, I could spend hours, literally. This video could be hours long. These just look so incredible. We got Brooklyn Disney over here. We got Ivan. Game with Webby. Their submission is insane every week. We got Lee over here. They have some very high tags. Also, the snake is actually a really great companion to include in this week. I see LeFou back there as well. But great job, everyone. And that is it for the video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. And thank you to everybody that took the time to post over in our Discord. We all love looking at your creations. And if we didn't get to yours in this video, hopefully we will next week. There's always a lot of submissions, but you guys are doing absolutely incredible. So awesome job. And I will see you guys in the next one.